Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. I have a Valentine journal to share with you. And this is a Christmas gift for my very good friend who absolutely loves Valentine's Day. And she's also a prolific journal writer, so this is the perfect gift for her. So I will be posting this not long after Christmas. Uh, anyway, it is a hardcover journal made with some chipboard and paper, and it is a chunky monkey. It is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 tall with a 1 inch spine, but in hindsight, I should have made that spine an inch and a half. Yeah, I just kept adding and adding. And I told myself I wasn't going to do that because she is a journal writer and she loves to add her stuff into her journals. But sorry, hon, I added everything for you, but I left you plenty of space for writing. So I hope you like it anyway. On the spine here, I have the exposed stitching. I used a 3-hole pamphlet stitch, and as I was stitching, I just threaded the buttons through. I did thread a button through the hole here and tied it on the back it's just tied into a knot there. Added the eyelets to support the holes there, added my little sticker, and with my little sentiment that she will know exactly what that is. And so anyway, I think that's enough about the cover. So before we open this up, I'd like to invite you to subscribe to my channel and to like and comment. So one of the things I want you to comment about is, are you a Valentine's Day fan? I am not. I don't hate it. It's just not my thing, I guess. I don't think I'm very romantic enough. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. But I have a little fussy cut here. I do also have some digitals here that I printed out, and I will link to those digitals in the description box. But I just love the retro children. Um, just reminds me of my childhood, and we used to, pass out the Valentine cards at school, and we thought that was so fun. And they were just simple little cards with these little images on them, and that's all we did. I have a paper clip there, and I've made these envelopes with my envelope punch board, and I have a couple throughout the journal. And then in here are just a couple of digitals. Um, and like I said, I will link those in the description box. I do have the writing paper here, like we used in my school days. I doubt they still use this anymore, but I purchased the pad of this paper on Amazon, so I'll link to that as well. Have a little tuck spot here with a fussy cut from an authentic paper, and then the sticker sheet that I used is this reminiscence. Love these cute little tickets, and you could print these out in a couple different sizes, so or make them any size you want, really. So that was kind of fun. And I just added some ephemera here. I believe I got these little jars at Michael's years ago, and just, created my own ephemera layer there. And I did add some washi tape to some of the papers just to reinforce the fold and the sewing. Made a belly band here with some scrap of pink paper. The pink papers I embossed with hearts, so I'll put a link to that embossing folder below. And then I had these heart doilies that I stitched. Well, I didn't, stitching is the wrong word maybe. I just looped the thread in and out of the holes. I didn't use any needle or anything like that. So I guess it's still stitching, but with no needle. And then I made this a pocket with a little tag that I just backed with some paper for some journaling, and a card in the back there, a journaling card. And then the little games are also from the digital collections that I purchased. They're not actually functional games necessarily, like there's no answer sheet with the actual words, then just a fun little journaling card. I've made this into a pocket. I think all the games I made into a pocket here and there. A flashcard that's also from one of the kits, and the striped paper is also from one of the digital kits. And this is a little card that I got from one of Polly's Paper Studios kits a couple years, quite a few years ago. And this is a little digital here as well. So that's a little tuck spot. I did the stamping on the background. I had a little stamp that I think I got from Michael's years ago. XOXO, first generation, second generation. So we've come to the center of the signature, and then the next page has a side pocket that I made with some scrap glittered striped paper. So I got the little heart here and another little card from Polly's Paper Studio, a little tag that I think might have come from the dollar spots and either Target or Michael's. But I love the little scratch off. How fun is that? So I hope she has fun doing that. And then I made a little journal here. It's just a couple pieces of paper. And this is also a digital printout as well as the black polka dot paper here. And so I just got to make sure that gets tucked in all the way. And we'll stick these back into the pocket. And this little cute little banner there is just for fun. And another one of those digital Valentine's Day cards. And I actually just doodled around the edges, so don't look too close. Made this into a pocket as well, and this is also digital paper. Added some stickers from that sticker sheet for a little tab pull out. And see if I can get that back in right. It's a little bit tight, that one. Okay, so this is also some digital paper, this red polka dot, and I just backed that with the cardstock. Made a little dangle with this giant heart button. Sorry to see that go. I love that button. I think that's the last of them that I have. So I'll have to try to find some more. Another of these stitched hearts and some fussy cut children from one of the digital kits. And then this is just a tuck spot from the sticker sheet. And this angled pocket here holds a envelope with a transparent sticker, and then just some cute little ephemera inside the pocket. And then she can also use these as journaling spots, or she can, place them here and there throughout the journal, or just take everything out and include her own little letters and whatnot in the journal. And then a ticket, check yes or no, like the song by George Strait. And then this sticker here is covering up the brad on the other side. And here you go. I have these cute little heart brads, and I only used one in here. Ugh, I wanted to use more, but it just didn't work out that way. But I thought this would make a fun swing tab or tag, however you want to say it. So you can add some hidden journaling there and then just cover it up. So secret spot for journaling there. And I think there's probably a lot of digital tutorials out there on how to make a library pocket. And so I'm not going to go into that, but I did add a sticker here on the bottom of the pocket and added this cute little trim before I glued it up on the sides. And this plaid paper is also from the digital kit, or one of the digital kits, and as well as this card. And I'm calling it a library card, but it's actually just, I don't know, a ledger card or something. But it works, and I just printed this out in a larger size, but I also have one in a smaller size, I think in the second signature. And then again, we have another game card, and this is also a pocket. I just don't have anything in this one yet, I forgot. But this is also a fold out, and room for writing there. And the second signature, I have another belly band with some cards back here to journal on. And then this little Valentine's Day card is a flip up with a ribbon closure, so for more secret journaling there. And then this is a tuck spot with a couple heart doilies that can be glued into the journal or whatnot. I can let her decide that. She is extremely crafty and talented, so she will have no problem deciding, you know, what she wants to do with this journal, and she can take things out and put things in. It really doesn't matter to me. It's her journal. But hopefully I didn't fill it too full for her, because I know she likes to add things to her journals. So I didn't originally intend for it to be this full, but I had so many cute ephemera pieces, and these are also from the digital kits. I hope I haven't missed anything else from the digital kits. I've been trying to stay on top of that. I will link to those because I want to give credit where credit is due on those. And then little bingo card from digital kit added with the washi tape there. And I always glue my washi tape on because, you know, they lose their stickiness after a while. Have some washi tape here to help attach this fold out onto the page. Plus it just reinforces that fold there. This paper doesn't do well opening and closing too often. I've got a Velcro closure here and lots of room for journaling there. And then another stitched heart with some digital images there, those Scrabble tiles, and another little tuck spot with the tag with stickers on for interest. And yeah, already did that. Okay, so now we come to a game that I actually did make functional. This is probably the only functional game in the book. Unless you write your own word puzzle there, right? The crossword puzzle, you can create your own. But anyways, I do have a tutorial for this. So, but I actually made this into a spinner, and I will talk about all the details on that in the tutorial. Also made this into a pocket. And I have just some cute cards here for some journaling, and then I've added the sticker tabs there from the sticker sheet. It says adorable and amore, and the little paperclip heart from Doodlebug. Then I have a cute little bag here, excuse me, that it is tucked under this sticker that I've left unsticky on this part here, just to keep that tucked in and from moving anywhere. But the paper clip is what's really holding it on. And added some washi tape and a little card here, and then made a cute little tag with a digital. Now this one I got from Digital Curio, I believe, and I'm not sure. I shouldn't say because I'm not 100% sure. But this one I don't know where I got it from, and I can't link you to this one. It's just something I've had on my digital stash, and I have a few digital files that somehow I don't know where they came from. I was moving things around and lost the title pages, I guess you can call them. And another little envelope tucked in here with another Valentine's Day card, and then this is just a fussy cut from the Authentique paper. And then I made a little paper pad here, and if I can, I will throw in a little tutorial on how I made this as well. And a little chipboard sticker on the top there with some washi tape, and another little heart banner. And I can't remember if I mentioned this was digital paper or not, but this black polka dot paper is. And a smaller version of the flash card, and then this little stickers from the sticker sheet, just made into a little journaling card. And he is so cute. Come ride with me, my Valentine. He's like the paper boy. He's got the Valentine cards in his little satchel there. And then these little flag banners, I got a huge package of them, and I don't know where they came from, but they're sure cute. And then that's it. Then I have a glassine bag on the back with some washi tape, and a little tag from Polly's Paper Studio, and I've added the beads there and this great big giant heart button um, with a little twine run through there. And so my friend, you got all my giant heart buttons, so I hope you're happy. I don't have any more. I'll have to go on a button search for big chunky heart buttons. So anyway, that's it for the journal. Keep watching if you'd like to see how to make the little spinner. And if not, I'll catch you guys next time. I've cut this this base of paper to 3.5 by 5. And then I've cut, I want to say 6 to 8 pieces of regular copy paper to 4 7/8 by 3 1/4 wide. And I've got them clipped together there. And what I'm going to do is center these from side to side and flush it to the top. So that's about where I want it. So I'm going to just include that in the clip there. And then I've cut a piece of paper that's 2 inches wide, or excuse me, 3.5 inches wide, 2 inches tall. And I folded that in half so it's 1 inch tall. And then this is just going to set over the papers like so. So now I just want to go ahead and staple these down, and I'm having never done this before. It would be so much easier to sew it, but I haven't pulled out my sewing machine for this project and I don't want to at this point. So I'm just going to go ahead and staple. Okay. So I hope I really wasn't off camera. I was so concentrating on getting those staples straight, I forgot to look. So now this can just be, folded up and used for some journaling. Okay, I found this washi tape to cover up my staples, and then I also found this piece of chipboard that I think is going to look really cute there. So now I'm going to make my game card, and this digital kit I will have linked below, but it came with several different files. It came with each element in the kit in a separate file, and then there was 2 or 3 that had included all of the items in the kit. So it was more for like a PDF format. And so I printed out the sheet that had the little arrow on it, and I just printed out the whole sheet 8.5 by 11 size, and that gave me the correct size of arrow that I needed. However, then I went to the spin Level-Matic game file and printed that one out at 3.5 by 5. So if you purchase the kit, it should make sense. You can download the JPEG or the PDF file, and anyway, there was a file with a lot of different designs on one sheet, so that's the one you want for the arrow. I hope that makes sense. And then I cut it out, and then I traced it onto this glittered cardstock. And then I did ink around the edges just to, I don't know, sometimes when I cut the glittered paper, it kind of leaves some edges there, and I didn't want those, so I just inked around with my black. Actually, I used my brush marker. I find that's just easier than trying to use my sponge. And then I punched a hole in the center, an 1/8 inch hole. And then I punched one here as well using my bigger crocodile. And then before I punched the hole in this one, I went ahead and took a piece of that glittered paper and glued it on a little piece and glued it onto the back of the arrow here. That's just to give it a little bit of dimension so that it'll spin more easily on the page. It won't get stuck so easy. So I have these brads. I've had these forever. These are ancient. So I have this little brad that looks like a little button. It's teeny tiny. It just barely covers that 1/8 inch hole. So I'm just going to line the holes up and stick the brad in if I can pick it up right. My nails have gotten really long since I got them done. And yeah, because we're getting closer towards the end of December. So yeah, just make sure it's twirling right. And I think it'll help it if it's on, maybe it'll help it if it's on a heavier cardstock. Anyway, let me just back this with craft cardstock and then we'll go from there. Okay, and I do want to mention too that I'm not going to be gluing close to the brad. I'm going to avoid that little area around the brad so that that brad can make a full circle without getting into any glue. I'm wondering if I should have built up around that brad too with another layer, kind of like when you're doing a shaker. I'm not sure. No, I'm okay. Okay. It's been a long time since I've done this before. I did this years ago before I did any social media. And I made a cute little summer album with my Mind's Eye paper. I don't know if any of you remember that company. They're still around. They just do like party, they do like party products like decorations and things like that, paper plates, I think. Now I have this card here. And I think I'm going to go ahead and make it a pocket because this is a journal after all. So I'm going to take this one out again. And sorry if I've been out of frame a little bit. Well, that's the gist of it. I hope you if you have any other questions, to go ahead and ask those, and I'll try to help you out completing any of the elements that you see here that you want to try. And so that's it. So I thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful holiday, whichever holiday you're celebrating at the moment. And I would really invite you to subscribe to my channel, like and comment. Again, I'm asking people, you know, how they feel about Valentine's Day. Is it like your favorite holiday, or is it one that you dread maybe? I know some people say they dread Valentine's Day, and I don't know if I dread it, but I just avoid it. I celebrate it very quietly at home with my husband, so we're kind of both on the same mind on that. So plus his birthday is just a couple days after, so we usually go out and celebrate afterwards when we, you know, don't have to fight the Valentine crowd. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.